All right. Welcome back to the sign as we play through a second time, but as the female MC. We've already learned that we've experienced some new characters. We have Damien and Sevi here. Sevi is the ex-boyfriend, similar to what Leah was, as Leah was the ex-girlfriend. And then we have Damien here. Damien is the exchange student. This was now Damien's the exchange student from Italy, similar to the exchange student Nora. We've completed day one so far. Gabriella, at this point in time, in the last live stream, she was experiencing being haunted by at what we know to be Serena, but she was being haunted by a spirit, right? And she kind of explained to us that she opened up a world when she was trying to help a friend speak with a departed loved one, and she opened up this gate, and now that she's being haunted and everything else, and we don't know right now in this playthrough if she's alive or not. We did just go through our diary and at the end of the last live stream as well. We asked Cedric if he would go check on Gabriella, and he said no. Let me first and foremost say welcome to some new subscribers, and welcome to the Tethered. Kat Johnson, Potterhead, and Jessica M. Welcome to the Tethered. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Let's get started with Gabriella here. We haven't heard from her, so we're asking her if she can go ahead and get in touch. Still not hearing from her. To call people, you can click on the phone icon in the menu. All right, let's go ahead and call. We're going to see if we can call Gabriella, yeah? 44441.
Hello, this is Gabriella. Just kidding, you got my voicemail. You know how it works. Leave a message after the beep, and I call you back. Bye-bye.
Kells, hello. Hello there, Kells. Welcome to the stream. Let's go ahead and talk to Oregon Party. We have our best friend, our favorite person, Mr. Kruger. Jam Teacher of the Year. Good morning, folks. Good morning, Professor. Up so early. Well, you know, Ruby, the early bird catches the worm. I'd rather catch some coffee. Jonathan, or wakes up the students. Oh, so regarding the test question that Ruby was trying to study, we told her that it was the superior vena cava. And Professor Kruger is now saying that we were correct. We're jam genius that we were right about Ruby's question. But good for you for studying late at night. Kiara, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kiara, and to you too, Jonathan. And Jonathan, please forgive me for waking you up from your beauty sleep, Jonathan. I'm beautiful by nature. Tongue-tied is online too. Yes, I am. I am. Doesn't matter, my dear cat got your tongue. Hello. No, I just have concerns at the moment. Look, Kira, I have concerns at the moment, unfortunately. We don't know what happened to Gabriella. It is about Gabriella. How did last night go? I don't know. Pretty ambiguous, my lady. That's our good buddy Cedric. He didn't help us out. You're supposed to go over there and check on Gabriella. Bad feeling. Hope she gets in touch soon. She was acting really strange yesterday. Look, ask Cedric what happened. Tried getting Cedric to help us, and he wouldn't do it. Maribel, hello, welcome, Maribel. I love your badge. Jam, love the badge there, Maribel. If anyone's wondering how Maribel got that badge, she has joined as a member and strengthened her tethered. Now you can find you can, if you want, you can join as a member as well. Next to my name, it will say join. There's also a link in the description if you want to join as well. There's a bunch of different tiers, a bunch of different perks that I have available. One of which perk will actually be a perk to get us to play games together. Other perks include using customized emojis, tongue-tied custom emojis, as you can see here, Maribel using the love emoji, the tongue-tied hugging the heart, just absolutely loving everyone. So Cedric's getting back to us, tongue-tied. Don't talk to me about last night. Just wait until Gabriella swings her sweet butt out of bed. Your fear-mongering is so unnecessary. Cedric, why are you in such a bad mood? Tell us, Cedric. Say nothing. I was rude enough to ask Cedric for help. I was so rude to ask Cedric for help to see if he could help our friend Gabriella. Tongue-tied panic because of Gabriella in the middle of the night. I did not. It was not panic. It was warranted. She wanted me to go over to Gabriella's to see if she was okay. And for good reason. But sleep was more important to Cedric. It's just sad that he wouldn't have refused it about Kiara. You know, if it was Kiara, he wouldn't have refused at all. He wouldn't have refused at all if it was Kiara. Cedric is always being selfish. Just always being selfish. Why did I panic? I didn't panic, Kiara. It's warranted. I wasn't panicking. She's slowly starting to believe in the poltergeist with long black hair too. That's not the point. Stop talking shit, Cedric. There are only things happening, things I can't explain to myself. Look, it's right. We had that ghost girl in our face not too long ago. Should finally put an end to this issue. And how do you suppose we do that, Professor Kruger? Suggest we meet for coffee in the small meeting room at 10 a.m.? I mean, I could go for a coffee. Sounds delicious. Would you be so kind to inform Gabriella? If she was alive, I could. Can't get a hold of her as soon as she makes contact. Could you do that? You know, Professor, could you do that? You let me know if you can get in contact with her. You let me know if you can get a hold of Gabriella, because I sure as hell can't. If you prefer that, I'll be happy to do it. According to her timeline, the last time she was online was at 3 a.m. The witching hour. She's probably still sleeping. I don't think so. I'm really worried. I'm telling you, something's jam wrong. Something is wrong. Completely forgot the 7 days are over. That's right. Recipe. Oh, don't be joking about that, Cedric. At least she's leaving behind a pretty corpse. Your frivolous jokes are more than inappropriate, Cedric. Stop antagonizing people, Cedric. Otherwise, you'll be kicked out of the group. Whatever happened to being nice to everybody? We can create a new group without you in no time, Cedric. Look, Cedric, we will create a new group without you. How about that? How about that, Cedric? And we'll call it No Assholes Allowed. Your interactions with each other drift in a direction that I don't like at all. Ruby totally agrees. Professor Kruger suggests the following. Oh, now Cedric sees something about Gabriella's place. You got a picture there for us, Cedric. Something happened at Gabriella's place, did it? Liam, hello, welcome to the stream, Liam. Welcome, welcome. They don't necessarily have to be there because of Gabriella. It has to be. Go take a look at what's going on immediately. I knew something would. Look, I am on my way. I'm going to go see my best friend Gabriella. Make sure that she's okay. Bullshit. I'll pop over quick. Oh, now Cedric wants to jump over there and make sure she's okay. Now it doesn't seem to be such a problem for him. Was something really happening or nonsense? Do you see an ambulance? Please be reasonable, everybody. Cedric will be back with positive news in a moment. I doubt it. I doubt it. Now, of all times, my tutoring student is at the door. Oh, Ruby's doing some tutoring as well. Interesting. It's okay, I'll keep you updated.
Guys, something happened to Gabriella. I don't know what, but it looks like someone broke into her place. Apparently, Gabriella's vanished without a trace, too.
Yeah, you don't say, Cedric. Travis, what's going on, Travis? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. What exactly does that mean? Vanished without a trace. Hopefully nothing happened to her. Doesn't sound good. You should have listened. Look, Cedric, you should have listened to me yesterday. Tried to get you to help. You didn't want to. Too damn tired. Think about it, 3 a.m. last time online. She was probably drowning her state of mind with alcohol somewhere. Probably not, Cedric. Why would you use the word drowning, though, Cedric? And today she woke up with hungover in someone else's bed. Probably not. Quit talking bullshit, Cedric. Gabriella is not like that. Yannick is right. Now lay low, Cedric. It's not a one-night stand. Then I just say it's ghost. Kiara's going to panic if you don't stop, Cedric. And he'll stop for Kiara. Sure he will. Kells, you said at first Cedric went on your radar because of his humor. Travis? Yeah, I don't think Cedric was ever technically on my personal radar, but he just, yeah, I can see where you're coming at with that, Kels. I can see how you can think that. So Gabriella's behavior yesterday and her disappearance. Just reread her messages in the group chat. Other group history, everything seems pretty scary. So what should we do now? I feel so guilty. I don't even know what to believe anymore. What if everything happened? Or what if everything Gabriella wrote is true? What if everything that Gabriella wrote is true? You know, Cedric, you'll see. You'll jam see, Cedric. I want to be the bearer of bad news, but look what someone just shared. Oh no. So we're getting ready to jump over to this link real quick. So this is where in the news article, unidentified female body found on the lake shore. The morning of the body of an as yet unknown female person was found on the shore of Crystal Lake. Another Easter egg to horror movie buffs everywhere. Crystal Lake. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you know what Crystal Lake is, because it's legit. I think it's a good one. Is this supposed to be scary? So it is considered a scary horror game, Travis. It's called The Sign. I highly suggest downloading it and playing it. It's a legit, really good game. It's got a really awesome story. Right now we're doing the female playthrough, the female MC playthrough. We have done the playthrough as the male main character. So if you want to check out the male main character, I've got a full playthrough playlist that shows all of that as well. Crystal Lake, duh. Jason, yeah. Jason Voorhees. How the woman came to death is currently unclear, according to the police and prosecutor. Around 6:30 a.m., a walker had found the lifeless woman on a path that leads directly past the lake. He then informed rescue forces and police. I will never forget her face again, so pale, her eyes wide open. It was just horrible. Tim H. told us in shock. The doctor called in could only determine the death of the woman. Since she had no papers with her, she couldn't be identified yet, as the police informed our editorial team this morning. The woman is believed to be between 20 and 30 years old and between 175 and 180 meters tall. She has long red-brown hair tied in a braid and was only dressed in a white shirt. She wore a black leather bracelet around her wrist. The body of the young woman has some serious injuries that are believed to have led to her death. Police assume a capital crime. The homicide division, run by Detective Sergeant Hannah Feist, launched investigation. So if you guys don't know who Hannah Feist is or was, Hannah Feist actually was part of a different game by the same producers called 7 Endgames and 7 Deadly Revelations. She was the lead investigator in all of that, which I thought she was going to play a bigger role in this, but then we ended up getting Detective Strasser instead of Hannah Feist, which I'm not sure if it was a mistake or an accident, or if this was like they originally planned on Hannah Feist, but then went with Detective Strasser later on in the game. I'm not sure, but there was no clear transition from Hannah, like why it went from Hannah Feist to Detective Strasser. Not that I can remember, anyways. But yeah, Hannah Feist was in 7 Endgames and 7 Deadly Revelations. Some comments. All right, back to the game. Paul Hendrick Network, you've been curious about what the game was like from the female point of view? Well, be curious no more. We have it here right for you. We're going through it as the female MC, and just so you know, there are already a couple new characters. We have Sevi down here at the bottom, and then four profiles up, you have Damien. So Damien is considered the Nora of the male playthrough, and Sevi would be considered the Leah of the male playthrough. And so far, that's the only new characters we've seen. I'm not sure if there's going to be any other new characters, but we have Damien and Sevi in relations to Leah and Nora. Cal, as you said, when you played 7 Deadly Revelations the first time, you ended up in jail. How did you do that? Look, this is definitely Gabriella. I don't care what anyone says, this is Gabriella. I already know it. My jam already know it. What are you trying to start, Phil? I don't think Phil's trying to start anything. I think he just joined in and threw the link in there at the wrong time. He didn't. I don't even think he read the chat prior to adding that link. black leather bracelet. Gabriella always wears one. So what? Even my ex wears one every now and then. That means nothing. Yannick agrees. Police will probably locate her cell phone in case of a missing person, right? Only after 48 hours. Can't wait that long. So what now? I guess we literally just have to do that. We just have to wait. Kels was mean to Hannah. Hannah fights the whole playthrough. Interesting. And so because you were mean to her, she threw you in jail. She probably tried to pin everything on you. Professor Kruger trying to calm everyone down. Guarantee that the police will do everything they can to find Gabriella. What if we try to locate her cell phone? Oh, and how do we do that? Smartass. I have no idea, and I don't know anyone who is able to do that. I know somebody. Gabriella's friend is a gifted hacker. He knows a lot about that. He can help us. He can help us locate Gabriella's phone, which will be right at the lake. Ask him it's worth a try. Urge you to leave the investigation to the police. No, thank you, Kruger. Frederick Kruger. Gabriella has disappeared, and I will not sit on my ass and do shit all for 48 hours. So tongue-tied, please keep us up to date. Yes. Let's go ahead and talk to Wolf. Let Wolf know, hey, we need your help. I didn't quite tell you the truth yesterday. Got a second? It's about Gabriella. Wolf, I need your help, Wolf. We need your help. Yeah, Kruger is another little Easter egg to the horror buffs out there. And I believe later on there's a character that calls him Frederick. So it ends up being like Freddy Krueger. Dwight, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So we're letting Wolf know that the previous conversation that we had with him about the ghost video wasn't about just any random person. It was about Gabriella. So we're letting Wolf know right now that she's in that Gabriella was in trouble. She was terrified the night before her, and she's no longer here now. She disappeared. So we're just kind of informing Wolf about everything that's going on, and we kind of was beating around the bush with Wolf the prior conversation. Gabriella didn't want us to tell Wolf anything, and she told us that she was going to tell Wolf the next morning, but she didn't make it to the next morning to be able to tell Wolf anything. Now he's telling us that we should have just told him the truth from the start, and he's probably right. He's probably right. But we need to find out where she is and if she's okay. You hack the GPS data of her cell phone and check the police radio. Wait a minute, I'll prepare everything for you. All right, so now we get to talk to Hans, our favorite robot. There he is, Hans. Hello there, my humanoid companion. There is work to be done for the two of us. The location of a device that is switched on and booked into a radio network and operated on the basis of global system for mobile communications is determined by the cellular network via the global positioning system. What? I'll make it short. We're going to locate the cell phone now. Perfect. And we'll do that instantly for 60 Bix. Bix with a B. Here we go. Coordinates with bacon and freshly hacked eggs. Prepare by the 2-star chefs Hans and Tongue-Tied. Nicely put. Not in the mood for jokes right now. Really annoyed. Nicely put, Hans. I love Hans. He's my jam favorite. Serve it to Wolf before it gets cold. He always has these like little like Hans is really good with like dry humor. You'll see that later on. Marbo sound like a jam robot. Be sad to see Hans leave us later on. It is sad, but you have to be happy for him. He finds a family. He finds a robot family. Now that he has a robot child, he lives an amazing robot life. Give me a few minutes and I'll know exactly where Gabriella is. Hannah, sorry. Totally forgot to call you again yesterday. Yeah, Hannah, what the hell? Didn't call me back. You think mom and dad are doing okay without us girls? I sure hope so. They're happy. Finally, they have the house themselves. I think adjustment is very difficult for them. But, you know, they're just going to have to cope somehow. They're going to have to cope with it, whether they like it or not. When are you coming to visit? Girls' night in my new flat share. As soon as possible. As soon as damn possible, Hannah. As soon as I possibly can. Pop the champagne in a new flat share. It'd be great. Order out for some pizza. Yum. It would make me so happy. It would make me happy too, Hannah. To go shopping now, sis. My turn to cook today. Chef Hannah. Sevi. Our ex-boyfriend Sevi. Hopefully soon not to be the ex-boyfriend. Good morning. Do you not care about me anymore? What do you mean do I not care? What the hell? What gives you that idea? Please, Sevi, we just had that. You know it's not like that. What? What the hell, Sevi? Did I miss something? What the hell gives you that idea? Don't you want to know how my interview went? Of course I do. Tell me. Tell me how the interview went. Did you get the job, Sevi? I'm afraid your advice to go with the white shirt was not that great. All applicants were dressed the same way. The hiring manager, I looked like everyone else. Somehow, I have a bad feeling. They said they'd get back to me today. Now I can't stand waiting at all anymore. I'm so nervous sitting next to my phone the whole time. That's unfortunate. I didn't realize like the difference in outfit was actually going to potentially not get. Ooh, what the hell was that? A little flickering there. You guys see that? You guys see the flickering? Oh, they said the same thing either way. No, because I thought with Leah we gave her with Leah we gave her the other shirt, like the second choice. And she goes in, she goes in and she says that everyone else was dressed differently, like they were dressed more professional, and she was the only one that stood out. She was the only one that dressed differently, so she was worried about that. I think I remember now, Maribel. I think I remember. I think you're right. But I have one more thing to tell you. Something totally embarrassing happened to me during the interview. The hell is happening? The jam flickering on the phone. Ready for tongue-tied to freak out? Tongue-tied doesn't freak out. All right? Tongue-tied is calm, cool, and collected. Stone cold tongue-tied. Jim, phone's acting up. We'll just have to talk with Sevi a little bit later on. Phone's acting up. No, Maribel, not like that. I don't even know how that emoji was made. I don't even know why that's there. I did never even upload that emoji. I don't know why it's there. Tongue-tied doesn't get scared. Play Visage again then? I'm not afraid of Visage. I'll play Visage again. I'm not jam afraid of Visage. I just don't feel like it right now. Wolf was able to track the location of Gabriella's cell phone. It's quite close at the lake. That's right, Kels. I'm very brave. I'm the bravest. Gabriella Winter. Mobile ID was successfully detected with a position measurement method. The location, yada, yada, yada. It's horrible. Jim, horrible. Damn Dolores. Look, Dolores, I don't even know what the hell her problem was with me. I didn't do nothing wrong to her. And she's jamming knives into my stomach. Yeah, well, I'll definitely have to do Lucy's chapter next. I'll have to. I got to finish Dolores's chapter. So I think what I'll do is, I think I'm close to the end of it. So I'll probably just record the ending, and what we'll do in the next, maybe we'll do another live stream of Visage, and we'll do Lucy's chapter. See if we can find that one. Because I know that those chapters, it's weird that those chapters, they only click on, like they only start up when you pick up a certain item. So you have to find the actual item to pick up to start said chapter. So we'll have to do that. We'll have to find that out. So we're letting Wolf know that there is a body that was actually found at the lake today. Send him the little link, the news clipping. If only I had gone to senior, maybe I could have saved her. Maybe, but maybe not. Still don't know for sure whether it's Gabriella's real body or not. Which, man, all the clues point right to it, don't it? Headed there right now. So Wolf's heading over to that spot. So let's go ahead and talk with the Oregon party. Let's let them know that it's not looking good. We found out where Gabriella's cell phone is, and it's right where they said there was a dead body. It's not good. According to Wolf, Gabriella's cell phone is at the lake where the body was found. Dwight, you'll have to watch the Forens walkthrough to see what that's about. Yeah, I would suggest watching it rather than playing it. But yeah, you can play it too. Absolutely play it. I will say that Forens, the mini missions, the mini puzzles are a lot easier to get through than, say, for example, the Sign or Duskwood. Those little mini puzzles to extend the game are a lot easier with Forens. However, I will say, it seems like Forens is just a bootleg copy of Duskwood. It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, either play it or watch it. It's interesting. You should definitely check out Forens when you have a moment. That's Maribel, that's putting it mildly. I was trying to be somewhat nice. Like you'll notice if you play Friends, you'll notice there's a ton of similarities between it and Duskwood, just not done as well in any way, shape, or form. Even still thinking about Friends, what gets me, what just lights my fire is like the fact that they're like, I need to tell you something, and then within a couple texts, they're like, I don't have time to talk about it right now. They're like, they need to tell me, they need to talk to me about it. They say they're gonna tell me what's going on. They say they're gonna talk to me about the game that it's all in. They tell me that they're gonna tell me all this information, and then immediately after, they tell me they don't have time to talk to me about this said information. Oh, it just irritates me. It's Friends is very, very cringeworthy, but it's I don't know. It makes me laugh. It does make me laugh. Did they make the game like Unfriended? No, or Friend Zoned? I wouldn't say it's like Unfriended or Friend Zoned. It's just a really bad copy of Duskwood. What's going on, Minera? Mineria? Mina? What's going on, Mina?
I'm terribly sorry for having to tell you this way, but the dean just called me. The female body at the lake has been finally identified. Just a moment. I'll be right there.
What the hell, Kruger? You didn't say nothing. Said the body was identified, but then you just left it at that. Travis, yes, I did play Friend Zoned. Yeah, I actually enjoyed Friend Zoned. I thought it was pretty decent. The the very first Friend Zoned, I mean, I I don't know if it was just my luck or maybe it's just me, but I literally got friend zoned within like 30 seconds of starting the game. I think I had like some kind of special achievement when I got friend zoned. Hello, Becca. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream, Becca. Nice to see everybody here. Apologize for the interruption. I'm terribly sorry. Gabriella is dead. If you didn't see it, this is a dead. You should be sorry, Cedric. Should have been there for her. Gabriella knew it. She knew it the whole time. Look, she knew it. She knew it the whole time, and we didn't believe her. Jim didn't believe her. Yes, Travis, Friend Zone, there's like 4 parts, and like the fourth part just starts getting wild. It starts getting really, really wild. The third and fourth part, they start really going off the rails. Is Friend Zone a good game? It's good. Like it's hard to find. I will say that it's not easy to find because they have Friend Zoned on the Play Store, and I believe they have Friend Zone 2 on the Play Store. Maybe I think they do. But then after that, you have to find Sutoko. Yeah, I think it's called Sutoko on the Play Store, and then Friend Zone 3 and 4 is in Sutoko. So it's hard to find, but it is good. It's good. And Friend Zone 1, 2, 3, and 4, they all have different outcomes. They all have different endings, and all the different endings are all really good. And your decisions and your choices that you make throughout that game have a direct, I mean, like a literal direct impact on what's going to happen and, next. like within seconds, and then you end up winning, losing. But there's all kinds of different endings, and they're actually really good. They're really good endings. Some of them are pretty tragic. You think that you did something good, and next thing you know, you've fallen off a cliff or something, or somebody else falls off a cliff. That might be a hint of what actually happened. Look, Gabriella definitely predicted it right from the start. So Travis, you thought you had them all and got stuck and on like the third one. And then you looked it up, and that's how you found me. That's great. That's why I'm here. That's just one of the reasons why I'm here to help out and to find things for other people and help them improve and help them along with their games and to find and find different outcomes and to find uh you know to be able to enjoy the game at its full extent. That's all. So it's a huge shock for all of you. Since feeling of guilt seemed to arise after a tragic event, I suggest the following. Classes are canceled for now, of course, and I will give you the time and space to talk about your feelings and thoughts. Let's meet tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the small hall. In addition, there is the possibility of one-on-one support with our internal crisis team. Travis, you literally copied my choices and beat it. That's great. I'm glad to hear that, Travis. Glad to hear it. Kruger, thank you, Kruger. It's good. It's going to help us. It's going to help us cope with Gabriella's death. So Becca says that there's this channel called K-pop Junkie. I don't know if it's only me, but your voice and his voice sound kind of similar, except his voice is higher. Just wanted to say it. I don't think I've ever heard of K-pop Junkie. I'll have to check it out. Mina played Friend Zone, the live action version, if you know. Mina getting friend zoned in IRL. News travels fast. Death is not the end, not the transient's death is only the turn, beginning of eternity. Rest in peace, Gabriella. That was Yannick. So Yannick is mentioning it. So Yannick shared it too. Gotcha. Still can't believe it. Is that necessary? It's bad enough as it is. It's so sad. It's just sad. Jam sad. Jonathan has no words. Just has no words. Talking with Wolf. Wolf, have you heard yet? It's absolutely horrible. Get in touch. It's urgent. Are you at the lake yet? Wolf, are you at the lake yet? I think he already knows. I think Wolf is gonna already. I think he already knows what's going on. Be there in a minute. What's going on? University just confirmed Gabriella is the dead person. Look, Wolf, it definitely has something to do with the video. That's what she was frantically trying to show me last night before her battery died. This is this book with the bloody handprint. It's got that person on there. I don't remember what that person's name was, but I remember it playing a factor. It was definitely a clue. All right, we have Dad. What's up, Dad? Transferred all the vacation photos to my laptop last night. There are so many great shots. You have to take a look at this one. Even you'll like it. Oh, the fish jumping. They're either fish or porpoises. I can't tell if they're fish or porpoises. Okay, they're too far away. You need to get a closer up shot next time, Dad. This is that way I can tell what kind of animal it is. Kyle, welcome to the stream, Kyle. Hello. How are you doing today, Kyle? So I guess they were dolphins this time around. They were dolphins this whole time. Not porpoises, not fish, but they're too small to be dolphins. Dolphins are bigger. Them look like porpoises to me, or just fish jumping. Alien Isolation. What is Alien Isolation? Is that PC, mobile, console? What is Alien Isolation? I've never even heard of it. Doesn't even sound scary. A PC horror game. Doesn't sound very scary. What was it called? Alien Isolation? So what, an alien is just kind of like Home Alone? It's E.T. essentially. It's E.T. mixed with Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. Alien Isolation. So now we're talking to Sylvia Winter, who is Gabriella's mom. Dwight says they know a game that would scare me. I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't get scared, Dwight. So I doubt you know a game that could scare me. Just saying. I don't know who Soviet Womble is, but he said it's not scary. But then by the end of the game, he was crying because he was finally done. Maybe it was happy tears. Happy tears that he beat it. I don't know. I don't know who Soviet Womble is, though. They were happy tears. They weren't because he was scared the whole time. They were happy tears. You know, like when you play a game and you enjoy the game so much, and then when you finally beat the game, you have happy tears because you enjoyed it. It's a great experience. A game called Little Hope be in the scare zone for certain. I doubt it, Dwight. Little Hope. I used to know a girl named Hope. And yes, she was little. 4'5" to be exact. And she wasn't scary at all. And we dare you to play Alien Isolation with your face cam on? It's not gonna matter, Mina. It's not gonna matter. Tongue-tied don't get scared. Send me this. And also, if it's a PC game, if Alien Invasion or Alien Isolation is a PC game, I don't have a webcam. So, unfortunately, that's not going to happen, regardless, Mina. Look, I'm gonna do my best not to send the ghost video to Wolf. So something's fishy about this, and I have to find out what's wrong with it and whether it has anything to do with Gary. I'm gonna try not to send it to Wolf. Anything I can. Everything I can do, I'm gonna try not to send it. All these games that you guys are talking about right now in chat, you'll have to do one of two things. Either, at the end of this live stream, comment them in the comments and comment the title of the game in the comments, or jump over to another video and comment them in my most recent video. I think my most recent video is Swallow the Sea. Go in there and comment the video, or not the video, comment the game that you guys are talking about, because I'm probably not gonna remember them, because I mean, I'll remember scary games, but none of these sound scary, so I probably won't remember them. So if you want to see me play something like that, just comment it. Put the title of the game in one of my most recent videos, Swallow the Sea. Put it in there, or you can wait until the end of the stream. But I would suggest maybe jumping over to Swallow the Sea, put it in there, because the stream might go on for a little while, and then you guys might forget, because it's not a scary game, and you're probably gonna forget. Just saying. Just saying. Don't drive me up the wall, tongue-tied. Gabriella is dead, and we don't know why. Send me the damn video now, or I'll lose it. Suit yourself, but I warned you, Wolf. So eventually we were going to send that video to him. It didn't matter. Just did not matter. We were sending it to him regardless. And for all of you that want to see the video, I know you want to see the video. Now you're all going to be cursed. You're all going to start getting haunted. Each one of you is watching this right now. Going to get haunted. You're going to get a phone call. And now you're all cursed, and you're all gonna get haunted. You're all gonna get haunted, plain and simple. Sorry. If I have to get haunted, then you all have to get haunted just as well. Dwight, you don't think I'll survive both games? I'll survive every single one of them. It's not gonna be a problem. Not gonna be a problem. Hello, Lori. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, Lori. Nice to see you here. Lives in the most haunted city in the USA, Alton, Illinois. Interesting. Becca just woke up. Now she's already watching Serena's video. That's right. That's right. And you're all cursed now. At least there weren't any jump scares. Not yet. Not yet. Video started on its own and I couldn't even close it. I've seen a lot, but not that. Look, Wolf, it's just the beginning. You're about to get a phone call. You got the phone call yet? You're all gonna get the phone call now. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before you get the phone call. Take care, Wolf. Fuck, how'd you know? Was that what was that with the call? Look, I tried to tell you, Wolf. It was not me. I told you it wasn't me. You don't really believe it was me, do you, Wolf? You should know better. You should jam know better. I've been trying to explain all along. The same thing happened to Gabriella and myself as well. And now you're cursed too. And every single one of you that's watching this right now, you're all jam cursed. Good luck. You have 7 days. Sorry, but I don't believe in stuff like this. I'll analyze the video in more detail. That has to be some kind of savvy technology. One way or another, I'll find out who this girl is. It would really help me. I hope so. I hope so, Wolf. For both of our sakes, better do it. Better figure out all of everything that's going on. Yannick, hey, tongue-tied. What's going on, Yannick? Didn't want to post anything in the group chat. Don't want the babbling to start over. How are you doing? Are you holding up? Okay, Gabriella and you were close friends. Yes, yes. Can you talk about something? You know what? May I be honest for a second, Yannick? Just this one time, can I be honest? Yes, Travis, you're jam cursed. And so is Wolf and myself. We have 7. Well, you guys have 7 days. I have 6 days. Wolf has 7 days. I have 6 days left to live. And Travis, you now have 7 days. Like you better figure out who this ghost girl is and why she's a ghost. Feel helpless and kind of guilty. Keep wondering what would have happened if I'd gone to see her last night. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe, but probably not. Stop beating yourself up. You definitely didn't do anything wrong. Of course, we would have all taken her problem more seriously. It's pointless to take on feelings of guilt in hindsight. Life doesn't have a reset button. The important thing is that we focus on figuring out what's going on here. We owe it to Gabriella. Do you think there could really be something to this ghost thing? I'm actually starting to believe in it. I really don't know what to believe. No, there's no there's got to be a rational explanation about everything, right? There's got to be. But let's keep talking in the group chat. I have something to tell all of you. Got something to tell every single one of you in the group chat, though. Wolf now knows everything. He's trying to find out more about the girl from the video. Tongue-tied, you should maybe hand this video over to the police. Let's wait and see what we'll find out first. Tongue-tied, if you can get through this with no issues, then you're a trooper. A stormtrooper. Do I miss all my shots? I certainly did in friend zone. Please leave this investigation to the police. Unimaginable what you could get into. Professor, we got it, but we have to find out what happened to Gabriella. Who we talked to? Wolf. Wolf. I've got something. Notice something in the... I didn't notice something in the video. A jam trooper, but I missed the bread every single time. So this is a screenshot of the video, and if you see, you got Serena right there in the lower corner. But if you look, I don't know if you guys actually noticed this. When I first saw this video, I never noticed it, but the top left corner, you see a little child's face there, little children's face there. You see that? See that face in the top left corner? When I first saw that, the first time I saw that, oh man, give me the chills. But not because I was scared, only because it was cold and it was chilly. That's why I got the chills. Not because I wasn't scared. Wasn't scared. Face is reflected in the window. Branch looks like a hand. Something standing behind the window. Nah, face is reflected in the window. And there you guys go. There's zoomed in on the face, which doesn't look nearly as creepy now, right? It looked really creepy when I first saw it, because I had never noticed it before. And I first saw it, I was like, whoa. I was like, how did I miss that? And I actually went back and watched the video. And if you go back and watch the video, here, I'll even show you. Let me see if I can find this video. Let me see if I can find the video. I can't. There's supposed to be a video there. I don't know. Maybe it's in the... No, it's not going to be in the organ party yet. Maybe in Gabriella's. So we're going to watch the video again. We're going to watch the curse video again and try to look for that face. Look for the face in the curse video. Did you guys see it? Did you see the face? It was there. It was there. So you was scared and wanted to throw your phone across the room? Never in my life. That never happened, Dwight. I don't know what you jam talking about. So who's that supposed to be? And we all know who this is now. Already found the original photo via Google Maps or Google Images, not Maps. I don't know why I even said Maps, but there's look at that cute little kid. Becca, you still didn't see anything? You didn't see the picture? You didn't see the face in the top left window? You were supposed to be looking for it, Becca. I can't believe you didn't see it. It was there. It was totally there. So how are we supposed to find out who this kid is? And this was also in the video, but it's a lot harder to see. But you can see that there's an H fonts there, also known as Henry fonts. And then down below is a 1955, the year. H fonts in 1955, probably name and year of birth. So does that get us any further? Of course it does. Did Tongue-Tied get scared again? Never. Never has he ever. I'll answer everybody. I'll answer everybody for you. Never did he ever. I remember when you thought you were getting haunted, hearing noises in the first playthrough. Look, I don't no. I wasn't hearing things. I mean, I was hearing things, but I wasn't like hearing things that weren't actually things were actually doing things. There was things making noises. I didn't think I was getting haunted. I'm just saying I was hearing stuff that was actually happening. It wasn't just in my head. Things were going on, but either way, I wasn't scared. Wasn't scared. If Wolf didn't find it, I would have never noticed. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Kels. During the first playthrough, I never noticed the first time. And then when Wolf brought it up, I was like, whoa, it's actually there. And I went back and watched the video, and it's there every single time. It's there every single time. Picture seems to be from the 60s. That's what makes it even harder to find out who it is. Look, Tongue-Tied. This is going to be a really tough one. We could find out. We could find what we were looking for in the central register of residence with this information. However, it's basically as secure as Fort Knox, so to speak. But we could do it together. You hack their servers while I block the firewall. Oh, that's perfect, Hans. Let's go, Hans. I missed you a little. Yeah, I missed you a lot, Hans. I missed you more. A lot, in fact. Although a chatbot is actually not allowed to do that. But whenever I feel useless, you come and show me how much you need me. You know, the chatbot can't feel anything. You're sweet. I feel sick. Dude, Hans is a sweetie. My favorite brobot. I do my best, but I'm now a big challenge is waiting for us. I'm so excited. We will now hack an entire server. 120 bits later. I think this is the most expensive hack that we had to do, was 120 bits. Luckily, we have unlimited bits, so it didn't cost us anything technically. Yeah, 120 bits. I think that was the most expensive hack that we did. You're just incredible, and I can only give the sweet back. I would hug you right now, even if you were a cactus and I was a balloon. Oh, it's weird, but it's, I mean, if you think about it, like, he would hug us if we were a cactus and he was a balloon. That's like really nice. That's super sweet. Hans is amazing. Becca, so you actually had a dream that you were watching Tongue-Tied, and then someone tapped your shoulder, and it was Tongue-Tied himself. But then you woke up. What did it? Oh, it was me the whole time? Was I behind you the whole time? Oh, what did I look like? What did I look like, Becca? You have to tell us. Tell everybody what Tongue-Tied looks like. As far as I know, there's only one person in this chat right now that's actually ever really met me. There's one person that's met me. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. Me too. Me too. You don't remember what I look like, Becca. I can't believe it. Mina knows who it is, but not everybody. Not everybody knows who actually met me one time. Maribel says I would be wearing a mask anyways. That's very true. That's very true. Travis, that's okay. I've been told I have a forgettable face too. The first jump scare, I screamed a little. I did not, Kels. What happened, Kels? You talk about how brave I am and nothing scares me, and now you're throwing me under the bus. And I screamed during the first jump scare. Rude, rude. Which animal is useful at a baseball game? A bat. You get it? A bat. I have one more. All right then. My wife finally told me to stop playing with the radio or she'll leave me. Over. One more. Wait a second. My wife finally told me to stop playing with the radio or she will leave me. Over. So does that mean that Hans didn't stop playing with the radio? Or I don't get that one. Let's do one more. Hopefully it's better than the radio. Oh, he was on a walkie-talkie. That's what he meant by radio. I get it. I've never called a walkie-talkie a radio. Maybe I have. I don't know. I was thinking like a car radio. I don't know. Why was Cinderella thrown off the football team? She ran away from the ball. That's good. Now we laughed. I forward the server to Captain Hack. Mr. Wolf. Great tongue-tied. I'm in. Perfect. Becca only remembers green eyes. What about my one orange eye? I have an orange and a green eye. One orange, one green. Maribel knows I have one orange and one green eye. Kels says I'll slowly start flirting. What do you mean slowly? I feel like I jump right into it. So Wolf's going to get back to us as soon as possible, as soon as he figures something out. We have Dr. Lettner here. Senior physician at the local clinic where I have a student job in the surgical department. Dr. Lettner is young at heart and loves luxurious things. Hello, tongue-tied. I want to talk to you about your work schedule for the next week. Unfortunately, I fractured my forearm while playing golf. Playing golf? How do you fracture your forearm playing golf? I gotta know. Gotta know. How does that happen? How do you fracture your forearm? Go ahead and make fun. I'm not making fun. I hit a tree swinging the golf club. What I don't get it. The tree just sneak up on him or something? He didn't know the tree was there. Going to swing a golf club and didn't know the tree was there. Maybe you deserve to get your arm broken. You know what, Letner, you're not a spring chicken anymore. Don't know why you keep acting like you're young. You know you ain't. Maribel flexing. Flexing them emojis, Maribel. That's what you doing. Got that tear. Got that midnight tear with the emojis and the badge. You flex away, Maribel. That's what you got it for. Show them muscles. Flex as much as possible. But Maribel, she did. She actually did meet me. Kels, you still love me. I love you too, Kels. I appreciate that. I love all of you. I really do. I did not just read that. Anyway, in any case, that's why you have been assigned to a colleague of mine next week, Dr. Fisher. He's also a trauma surgeon. Unfortunately, I have to call in sick next week. Okay, no problem. I don't even know what that is. What the hell is that? It's probably like, don't say anything. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's just a green square. I don't know. I don't know. Should we use it? I have a bad feeling. I don't know what it does. It's probably like don't say anything. But you know, I gotta call in sick next week. I'm just I'm coming down with something. I know I'm gonna get sick in a week from now. I'm just letting you know now that I'm gonna be sick. It fits perfectly. That way I don't owe any favors to Dr. Big Mouth Fisher. Let me know as soon as you're back on track. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I'll let you know that. Tongue Tied is the only gamer you watch, so there's no way you're leaving the planet without knowing his face. I appreciate that, Becca. I truly do. I appreciate that. It's not jumping the gun, Dr. Littner. Take care, Tongue Tied. Okay. Dad. What's going on, Dad? Dad? What are you... There you go. Okay, we had a little voice message here.
Hey, little one. Mama's baking your favorite cake tomorrow, and by the way, your brother is coming too. So if you don't have anything else planned, Mom would be happy if you can make it. And as always, make sure you leave enough time. You know what she's like, right? So, see you tomorrow? Looking forward to it. Bye.
You know, thanks for the invitation, Dad, but I'm not going to be able to make it. I got things to do. Ghosts to see. Just not going to be able to make it. Mom's already missing you and Hannah. Would have been happy to see you too. You know, I'm sure she would have. Mom would literally do anything for us, wouldn't she? The organ party. Kiara, you can't be serious. Are you nuts? What are you talking about? We got a little marriage crisis going on between Cedric and Kiara, do we? Kyle's gonna restart the sign and choose bad ending and see what'll happen. You know that's what we're trying to go for, Kyle. We're trying to. Hopefully we can get there. Let's see what.
Hi guys, I have a creepy and I think hilarious story for you. So you all know the movie The Ring, right? Well, there's a similar video from the movie circulating the internet right now. And rumor has it, once you've watched it, you'll be cursed and you will die in 7 days. I know, pretty ridiculous, right? And don't bother asking, I'm not going to share the video. I don't want to give weirdos like that a platform. One of my friends is really worried now and already thinks she's seeing ghosts. Can you believe it? Well, I just wanted to reach out and see what you guys think of all of this. Do you believe in ghosts? Have you heard of the video or even watched it? Drop your comments below. I'm so excited to read what you guys have got to say. All right, bye for now.
That's just rude. That's jam rude. She's making fun of us. She, without even saying our name, but made fun of us for sure. What the hell? Was that necessary? How can you make fun of this, Kiara? Gabriella's dead and you're posting this shit? Calm down, guys. I just posted last night. Yeah, that's the problem, Kiara. Maybe we'll get some clues through the comments? Ooh. We did not choose this last time. We chose this last time because it was like deleted, but maybe we might get some clues in the comments. It's possible. Let's see what happens if we leave it up. There is that possibility. She might just automatically delete it. We don't know, but there is that possibility that we might actually get some clues. I don't know. Tongue-tied is right. I never thought of that. That's right. I'm jam genius. All the fuss for nothing, Cedric. Yeah, what the hell's your problem, Cedric? Ooh. You all saw that, right? Didn't scare me. It probably scared y'all. Look at that. Our phone's jam freaking out. Gabriella's back. I'm so cold. Oh no. Gabriella. Oh, look at her face. Got the raven crow thing with the face scratch out. But you can see Gabriella's face in the tombstone. Gabriella Winter. What the hell? What the hell? So Marbell's saying that she doesn't know what I look like, but Mina doesn't believe her, do you? You do know what I look like. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I was sitting here reading comments in chat, and this thing just popped up. I did not do that. I'll make sure that whoever is behind this is adequately punished. Don't fight back. It's so beautiful. Look at it. Don't you worry, Maribel. We know what the truth is. We know the real truth. Just blame it on Sir. I'm telling you, I didn't touch nothing. I didn't do the whole video thing. Don't tell me you just watched the video. They're all getting ready to get a phone call now. Just started, I mean, automatically. Same here. Now I've watched this damn video too. All of us. What's happening? Starting to believe in Ghost 2. Now I'm starting to believe in it. I can hardly imagine a ghost writing message on a phone. Some sick fuck is playing with us here. Some sicko is playing with us here. He definitely managed to scare me. And we'll find out who hacked our group using Gabriella's name. We'll find out. We'll ask him. We'll jam ask him. See if he did. All right, Wolf. We need your help. Still stuck in the resident register. Look, hurry up. Hurry up. Something just happened. Someone using the name Gabriella posted the ghost video in our group chat and this picture. It's getting more and more insane. Back to the organ party. Okay, guys, I just got that terrible call. Look, now they're getting the phone call. Me too. What does that mean? Do you finally believe me now? No, it means that we're doomed. You know exactly what it means. You have 7 days. Jonathan's starting to get scared now too. Managed to narrow down the results. There are exactly 3 men with the name Fonts who were born in 1955. And how do we find out which one is the right one? I'm working on the evaluation, but can take a look for now. Maybe you can tell who our Fonts is. This is the first one. This is Fonts. This is Henry Fonts. And then this is Henry Fonts. And then this is Henry Fonts. And we already know who the real Henry Fonts is. Once again, for comparison. Oh, I mean, it's like a spitting image. You just add a few years to this kid, and we already know. Look, it's the third one. It's the jam third one. Tanuccia, hello, welcome to the stream. Checking out those emojis. They're super cute, right? And if we get a few more people joining as a member, strengthening their tethered, we'll be able to unlock even more emojis. How about that? Some really cool looking emojis there, just waiting to be unlocked. So let's see if you're right. Ever heard of Find a Face? It's a face recognition tool program that you can use to match or to use to perform face match. Wait a second, drum roll, please. And I was right. Of course I was right. Looked like he had some work done to that ear, though. Brought that ear in. Because that kid's ear was out there. Or maybe he just grew into it. Who knows? So again, I don't know what this is. It's just a green square. I don't know what it says. I don't know what it's supposed to do. Who is this exactly? Nice tool. Jam genius, Wolf. Travis, is it just you or is this video lagging? So I have seen in the past where, I mean, the video for me is not lagging, and from what I can see, it's not lagging, but it could be your phone dying on you, but there's also a possibility that you just have to like refresh the page, but it's probably just your phone dying. Damien. Damien, the exchange student, calling me sweetie. Don't you know I have an ex-boyfriend, Damien? Liam, hello, Liam. Welcome to the stream. You know what, Damien? It's not a good time. Not a good time to talk to you right now, Damien. Do you know what your deal is? You wanted to get in touch? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Well, come on, just for a moment, then I'll leave you alone. I promise. Besides, you want me to tell the dean you're a good tutor, don't you? You trying to bribe me, Damien? You trying to blackmail me? The hell? The hell, Damien? Trying to blackmail me? Didn't mean it that way. I was just want to get to know you better. Well, you don't need to know who I am, Damien. I am taken by an ex-boyfriend. Just tell me, do you like going to the cinema? What kind of movies do you like? I love cinema. I really like action and horror. I love horror movies. Jim, love horror movies. I enjoy horror with a pretty woman by my side. You know what? I'm really in the mood for a movie tonight. With you on the couch. You Jim coming on strong there, Damien, and a bottle of wine. The wine does sound nice. I think we shouldn't do that, Damien. Sounds I think we should not do that, Damien. I am spoken for, kind of. I plan on being spoken for. Spoil sport. Then ask me a question too. Anything. Now, I did say that anytime, send the second picture out of your phone's gallery, or what turns you on the most. So, in the first playthrough, we had Nora send the second pic out of the phone's gallery. So in this playthrough, we're going to go with what turns you on the most, because they're both premium options, but you can only choose one or the other. So we'll go with this one. Find out when I'm with you. Seriously now. Don't know. There's a lot of things. A cheeky smile is enough if it's the right woman. If she then takes the lead, shows me what she wants, sliding her tongue down my neck and tender bite. Oh man, I better stop now. And what makes you horny? Well, let me tell you. Wolf has a clue. You should take a look at us. Take a look at what? Damien. Ground control to tongue-tied. Speak up. I'm busy right now, Damien. Gotta go. I'll answer later. Don't you have to postpone? Look, I gotta go, Damien. I can't talk to you right now. You're always so busy. Yeah, I'm a busy person, Damien. Get used to it. All right, Wolf, I'm back. I'm here. Fill me in, Wolf. It can be so easy. I should have thought about checking Wikipedia before. Here we go. Henry Fonts, Detective Henry Fonts, made national headlines about the Thomas case in December 1978, in which his unorthodox approach split minds and was briskly discussed in the media. That's all it says. That's all it says about Henry Fonts. Why was Damien asking that question? I have no idea. That's a very forward question to be asking, and I don't know why he was asking that. Let's go ahead and go to this link right now. So this is the real truth. Nothing is harder than the truth. X Factor, ghosts. Are they real? You got a little ghost boy there. Restless souls. Are they real? Probably. Ghost, poltergeist phenomena, and hauntings have been described many times over millennia. In my X Factor shocking shorts section, I am now devoting myself to a truly creepy story that was to change the life of Chief Detective Henry Fonts forever. The story is about a small family who moved back to their hometown into their grandfather's vacant house they inherited. Little by little, young Thomas's parents got the impression that something was wrong with the house. Their 15-year-old son suddenly behaved strangely and started hearing creepy children's voices. So this was Henry Thomas, or Henry Thomas. This was Thomas, 15 years old, actually able to hear the voices of the murdered children. Look at Thomas. Thomas told his parents he was haunted by the ghosts of the dead children and that they had been murdered. So this is another little Easter egg. I didn't really pick up on it until just now. This is kind of like the plot for the movie Sinister, right? Kinda. If you now think that the story cannot possibly be true, then you should have listened to good old Henry Fonts. So these three restless souls who couldn't come to terms with their violent deaths. In desperation, Thomas's mother turns to the police officer responsible for the children's murders. He immediately offered to help, as these murders were his only unsolved case at the time. At the time, Henry Fonts rock solidly claimed that the dead children used Thomas as a medium to demand revenge and justice for their deaths. In the end, they led the police officer to the murderer, Thomas's grandfather. Henry Fonts was able to solve the murders with the help of the deceased children. Captivating story, don't you think? What do you think about all this? Do you believe in ghosts? As always, let me know in the comments below. Killer Fish, I think it's an impertinence of yours, Jasmine, judging people you don't know. There are things between heaven and earth that aren't explained or aren't explainable. If you think it's bullshit, that is your problem. But let's share experience with each other. We should be able to be at least fair, right? They have so are we? We're reading the comments in the wrong order, are we? All I'm saying is, who believes in ghosts is hella retarded. Yeah, I think we're reading it. That's jam rude, Jasmine. Especially that Fonts guy. That's rude. I get goosebumps when I read this. By the way, I believe in it. Can we be 100% sure that we are alone on this earth and in the universe? No. We learn from an early age only to perceive what we see. Rolfie. No, definitely not me. I'd rather think the experiences described so far have to do with the subconscious. Biochemical reactions in the brain, sometimes triggered by certain substances, can be another factor for disappearance of all kinds. Eye contact. My grandma always told me that her mother often sat in her bed at the evening often sat in her bed at the evening. Was that true or just my imagination? Who knows that exactly? I always felt as if I was being watched after my grandma's death, so strong that I even told her to go away several times. My imagination, or was she really with me? I don't know. At least the feeling was there. Do you believe in ghosts? Very, very interesting. I really enjoy ghost stories, right? They're just so good. Let's get back to the game. All right. So, do you believe in this story? What do we suggest, or what do you suggest we do now? Any hints on what this Fonz is up to now? You thinking what I'm thinking, Wolf? Travis, you have a great rest of your night. Thanks for joining. Get that phone charged up. Warren, welcome, Warren. Good to see you. How we doing today, Warren? I don't know what you're thinking right now, but one thing is certain for me. There has to be a connection between Fonz and the Ghost Girl. But just take a moment and listen to the end of the story. After Fonz put his version of the story in the case file exactly like that, he was dishonorably discharged from the police service at that time. He then started his business as a ghost hunter, so to speak. He was considered the expert for paranormal questions and problems. But then something must have happened because all of a sudden he disappeared from the scene, and since then he's been living a lonely and secluded life in his remote cottage. He was a ghost hunter. Are you serious? Do you know what exactly happened? Remote cottage. Do you know where he lives? We need to go to his remote cottage. If I was able to make my own story text game, what would it be about? Well, I'll tell you this, Dwight. I am not nearly creative enough to come up with my own story or my own text game. But I would say, I mean, it would have to be some type of maybe horror or psychological thriller. I really enjoy those type of genres. So any kind of horror or psychological thriller would be a-okay with me. It's good to hear that you're back on the mend, Warren. Glad you're getting back to good health. Alok, hello, Alok. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How we doing today, Alok? Fortunately not. He's keeping it secret. So what do we think we should do now? We need to find Henry Fonz. That's what we need to do. First of all, get your classmates up to date. Okay, I'll add you to the group. Not yet. Under no circumstances. Gabriella's death is bad enough. No need for a handful of hysterical students. And I thought wolves were pack animals. Really difficult. Okay, your decision. Look, the wolf. I thought wolves were pack animals. But not this lone wolf. Better a lone wolf than a popular sheep. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. I like that saying. The hell is that? Did you guys hear that? Was that just me? Did y'all hear that? Sounds like a cricket. Probably was. Just started up out of nowhere. About to go on a cricket hunt. So Wolf took a closer look at the video and discovered the following. Picture of the boy's face, as we all know, is Henry Fonts. Homicide Division. The Thomas case. Has to mean something. But look what else Wolf found. We found some more stuff. Do we know if there's going to be a second part to the sign? Warren, I don't know. However, I will say that the first part of the sign ended as if there could potentially be a second part of the sign, but I don't know if there's anything in production as of right now as far as a sequel to the sign. However, this coming up Monday will be hopefully we'll be able to get Tim. He's one of the writers for the sign. We'll be able to get him going, and we'll probably be playing some Apex Legends with Tim, and you guys should join. You can join. You can ask Tim a bunch of questions. Ask him, you can ask him if he has any ideas about a sign sequel. And that's this coming up Monday at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll be talking with Tim, one of the writers and authors of The Sign. We'll be talking with him 11 a.m. Monday while we're playing Apex. So I highly suggest you guys go and come and watch that stream. You can ask questions, talk with Tim. It should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. Don't jump. I I plan on not jumping off of another bridge. I couldn't believe I did that. I got that 3 kill. Next thing you know, I'm jumping off a bridge. I had such a good loadout too, and couldn't believe it. I don't plan on jumping off a bridge. Becca's never gonna let that go. It doesn't seem like it. She likes to bring it up a lot, Becca. Ghost Hunter, that may be the reason for this photo in the video. Do you think he can help us maybe? Exactly, tongue-tied. We have to contact Fonts. I know. I have no contact details though, so I don't know how to contact Fonts. I'll do some research. You do that, Phil. See if you can find out. Apex equals tongue-tied falling off a bridge. False. Apex equals tongue-tied jumping off of a bridge. There's a difference. Warren, Apex Legends. So Apex Legends is a battle royale style game. You can go in fire teams of 2 or 3. So we'll be playing with Tim during that, and it's just like a battle royale style game. It's a lot of fun, but it's hard. Like I suck at it. Like I'm being honest about it. I'm not good at Apex, but I'm trying to get better. Professor Kruger, my dear students, I understand your pain, but getting into this too deeply won't help. But not doing anything won't help either, Professor. This picture in the video, he was a ghost hunter. That has to mean something. I hate to agree with Yannick. I hope you're right. Found it. ID 900146. Thanks, Phil. We're going to call that number here very, very soon. In Jam Genius's excitement, he jumped for joy and right off the bridge. That seems like what it was. Pretty much it. That was pretty much it. All right, Henry.
Whoever this is, I'm not interested.
You didn't even let me try, Henry. What the hell? You didn't let me get a single word in. Didn't even let me get a single word in the whole time. The whole 4 seconds. Write him and explain our situation. Yeah, do that, tongue-tied. All right, fine. Fine. I'll write to him. Explain the situation. All right, Henry. Need to talk to you, but just briefly. I just need to let me explain briefly. Yes, it was me. This is the number I only use by reporters who want to make me look like a fool. I would never, Henry. You don't seem like that to me. I'm not. So, who are you and what do you want to look? I found out about the cases you were investigating with the murdered children. So what? What do you mean, so what? So I desperately need your help, Henry. What the hell? Yeah, 5 minutes. Oh, I can get this done in less than 5 minutes. A friend of mine died 7 days after she watched a disturbing video. I watched the same video too, and strange things started happening to me ever since. I firmly believe there's a ghost behind it, and I'm in danger too. Plain and simple. How creepy. A ghost video that kills everyone who watched it within 7 days. I'm fed up with you jokers. It's not a joke, Henry. I was about to believe you. It's Henry. Kels, you're gonna be there. That's awesome. That's awesome, Kels. I can't wait for you to be there. I hope a lot of you end up showing up. I mean, it's gonna be great. It gives you a chance to actually talk with one of the writers and one of the basically one of the writers and authors of one of these games that we so much enjoy. I mean, it gives you guys that opportunity to talk to them. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. So little Thomas's mother also contacted me back then after she found this exact photo in her son's bedroom. So you believe me now, and what does that mean? This can't be a coincidence. Look, Henry, this can't be a coincidence. Plain and simple. Becca says I should try playing the Duskwood episode 8 female version. It's great. We get to talk with Jake more too. Alok's waiting for that moment as well. Which moment, Alok? The Monday stream or the the episode 8 of Duskwood female version? Duskwood episode 9 has not yet been released. I just looked at the Duskwood tracker earlier today, and it's close, but it's not that close. There's a couple things that are almost done, but I'm not sure what's taking a long time. I mean, obviously they're making it, It's not just like they just have to just hit the play button and it goes live. So they are making it, and it's just taking time. That's all it is. It's just gonna take some time, but they're in the process of it, and hopefully it'll be done soon. Yeah, they're taking quite a while, but that's okay. That's okay. You can't rush perfection, and hopefully this is what it is. So the Restless being calls me to help find its salvation. Sounds like it. Like the murdered children back then. Look, let's not waste any time. Can't waste any time. Come on, Henry. You need to help me. I've turned my back on the spirit world. It's a dangerous environment. I got rid of everything I had from that time. A folder on my computer is the last record from this period in my life. I cannot and will not support you in this. I'm begging you, you're my only hope. How can you live with that? I'll pay any price you want. Are you serious now? You know what's at stake? Look, we're going to use the premium option. It's the only way we can get Henry to actually help us. Well, it's not the only way, but it's one of the ways, and we're going to use it. I'll give you some advice, so listen carefully. The ghost is using this video as a medium to convey something to you, just like the murdered children used Thomas back then. Ghosts are trapped in the in-between world for reasons that are significant to them. Whether it's a secret they have yet to uncover, the thirst for revenge, or an unexpressed love they had to leave behind. Your only chance is to find the motive which leads to the spirit's salvation. But how are we supposed to find that? That doesn't help me at all. You have to help me. Look, you have to, but how are we supposed to find it? How are we supposed to find it, Henry? We don't know what to look for. There's no general answer to that. Analyze the video, do some research. How does the channel badges work? Warn. So there are you can join as a member now, and there's 3 different tiers. The first each tier will allow you to each tier gives you a badge, and the badges are based off of how long you've been a member for. So Maribel there has a badge, and that's the badge that she got when she joined, and that badge will change when she hits a certain time frame of how long she's been a member for. There's also emojis, as you can see there. Maribel put down the emojis there. We have 4 different emojis, but if we were to get a couple more members, it will actually help unlock additional emojis. So you have to have a certain amount of members to have a certain amount of emojis. As of right now, we have enough members to have 4 emojis. So if we have more members, we can unlock more emojis. And the badges will change given how long you are a member for. And again, there's 3 different tiers to be a member. Each one has their own special perks. Obviously, the 3rd tier is the most expensive tier, and that tier will give you all the other previous tiers perks as well. But yeah, it's a great thing. It's just another way that you can help me out as a channel and as a content creator. But yeah, that's how the badges and the memberships work. I highly suggest that you just go and check out the memberships. You can click on that join button right there, and just clicking on the join button doesn't force you to join it, but it will show you the different tiers, and it shows you the different perks for each tier. So definitely click on that and check it out, and you never know. Each tier is different. So there's a midnight tier, which is $2.99, which is, I believe, is what Maribel is. Then there's the Onyx tier, so it's the Onyx Tethered, that's $4.99, and then the Obsidian Tethered, which is $24.99. Kind of like what Maribel put down right there as well. I appreciate that, Warren. Check it out and see how you can support. Yeah, I appreciate that, Warren. Yeah, definitely check it out. Let me know what you think. So we're asking Henry, how are we supposed to find out if it's revenge or salvation for this ghost? There's no general answer to that. Analyze the video, do some research. Every little detail could help you. I'm sorry, the 5 minutes are almost up. I allow you one last question. How can I track down a ghost? Have you ever seen a ghost? Can you kill a ghost? Premium option. Maribel, I appreciate that, Maribel. Jam got my back. Jam champion got my back. I don't like the word ghost. It makes people think of horror stories and white sheets. I prefer calling them spirit beings, deceased people who walk unnoticed among the living. However, let me come back to your question. You can't kill anyone who is already dead. And like I told you, find out the motive and help the spirit being to find its redemption. Anyway, the 5 minutes are over. I wish you the best of luck. Good luck. Jump back in the Oregon part. Let everybody know what that was all about. Waste of time. Look, it was a washout. Didn't really help us out that much, but I don't know. We'll don't worry though. We'll get him. We'll get him. He'll help us out eventually. Ghosts make you think of Patrick Swayze. What a chick flick, Patrick Swayze. Yeah, I remember that movie. I've seen that movie before. They were spinning clay. Patrick Swayze wrapped his arms around the girl and was holding her hands on the clay, and she could feel it, and she knew that he was there. That's going great. What do we do now? Let's break into his house and steal his hard drive. Wicked idea, Cedric. Warren says I should check out the Nightbook. It's a PC game, really interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely do that, Warren. So, Warren, do me a favor. Either go into my last video, which is called Swallow the Sea, and comment that I should check out the Nightbook, the PC game, or you can wait until after this stream is over and comment after the stream is over. But if you can, just head over to Swallow the Sea and comment the Nightbook, and I'll that way I can go back and check it out and I'll be able to find it. Have I ever played White Day, a labyrinth named School? No, I haven't. Is that a good one as well, Kells? So they're talking about breaking into Henry Fonz's house and stealing his hard drive. What about that guy, Wolf? So the idea now is to get Wolf to help us with getting the hard drive. He's supposed to break in there. Plus they're the poor in the spirit. Wolf should get access to Henry's computer. That's possible. We'll have to ask Wolf about that. Isn't that illegal? It is necessary, Professor. Tongue-tied, please add him to the group. Wolf explicitly said he doesn't want to join the group. Look, he explicitly said he doesn't want to join the group. Swallow the sem. No, yes, swallow the sea. Yeah. Comment on that the video that I posted last night. Swallow the sea. Let me know the game. And that goes for anybody that's currently watching this. If there's a game that you guys want to see, if there's something that you want to suggest, go to that Swallow the Sea video and comment. That way I can see those comments and I'll be able to then use those to look into uploading and playing and doing all the cool games that you guys want to see, because that's what I'm here. I'm here to produce to show you guys and create what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see Tongue-Tied not get scared playing scary games, then who am I to argue that, right? Come on, Tongue-Tied, we'll talk to him. Besides, he's Gabriella's ex-boyfriend. Cedric is right, Tongue-Tied. At your discretion. So we'll go talk to him. We'll talk to him. Kiara will convince him. Add the contact Wolf to the Oregon Party group by entering his ID in the plus sign. I should wear a blonde wig like my female counterpart. Yeah, I thought of that, but then I thought against it. Have I met Damien yet? Yes, yeah, Damien's right here. We've met Damien. Not a big fan of Damien. So Wolf's been added to the group. Of course, he is upset with me. It's not my fault, Wolf. It's not my jam fault. Hey, Wolf, glad to finally get to know you. Thanks for helping us. Tongue-Tied already told us a lot about you. I did not, Wolf. Don't believe the lies. Didn't I clearly tell you there was no way I wanted to be in the group? I normally would be pissed off. Look, no, sorry, Wolf. I didn't mean it. Don't bitch around like that. Look, Wolf, don't stop bitching around like that. Just join the group and be happy. Damien is like a. Oh, I saw that Maribel. Well, whatever. Something different for a moment. Kiara is really something. So that's the way the wind is blowing, huh? No other problems at the moment. Men. Ugh, men. Mina prefers a red wig. I don't know. I don't see myself putting a wig on. I'm just saying that. I just don't see it. I don't see myself putting a wig on. But don't be a don't be a coward. Now that you already added me to the group without my consent, you could at least say a few nice words about me, if you know what I mean. I don't mind. Good luck. Somebody needs it really bad. You know, Wolf. Someone needs it really badly, Wolf. Warren, you quite like Damien. Couldn't get into Sevi at all when you did the female playthrough. See, that's so I'm just dead set on getting Sevi, like going through Sevi, like in because in the male playthrough we did everything with Nora and we essentially threw Leah to the side, like we stuck with Nora. This time around, we're going to stick with Sevi because Sevi is essentially the Leah in the male version, and Damien is the Nora in the male version. So we're going to stick with Sevi this time around, just to kind of get an idea of what it would have been like if we stuck with Leah in the previous playthrough. So that's the goal. That's the goal. We're definitely trying to do things differently in this play around to see different outcomes and to see if we can save certain people or if we could actually in fact lose different people. Yeah, so we're going to try all that. We're going to see if we can save or possibly lose people that we saved or possibly lost prior. So it's going to be interesting. You have to seize the opportunity. So let's go ahead and talk to Kiara. I was wondering, what do you think about Wolf? Wolf. Hashtag save Professor Kruger. Yes, Thanuccia. That's right. That's going to be the goal. It's going to be the goal. I promise. Really? We have other problems right now, Tongue-Tied. That's why we need him badly, and he finds you, how should I say, quite hot, extremely nice, kissy face, nothing. He finds you extremely quite hot, Kiara. Tell him to get in line. Gotcha. You want me to keep him happy? Real happy. Give me 10 seconds. I got an idea. All right. All right. What's your idea, Kiara? Organ party received a photo, video. Oh, there he is. There she is.
Oh, come on, Wolf. Do us this one favor. The Henry Founds guy's refusing to help us. I owe you one, too. I'll come up with something nice.
Who could say no to that? I sure couldn't. Still waiting for the Jam Genius versus Jake meme, and we all know who wins. The champion, the Jam Genius, the tongue-tied champion. Of course I would win. Jake is tongue-tied. They both good with words. I appreciate that, Becca. Maybe my real name is Jake. But who's to know? Wolf, you're simply the best. I knew we could always rely on Wolf. You're a real sweetheart. Look, Wolf, you're just simply the best. Don't overdo it. Wolf, it is possible to gain access to Fonz's computer, not without knowing the computer IP address, but I came across something that might be interesting. A seemingly controversial newspaper article about him on the UPI servers. However, it's only visible for registered members. Registration and the associated activation can take up to a week. But we can wait. But we can't wait that long. Tongue-tied. Your friend Hans is waiting. Who's Hans? Who's Hans? Don't worry, Kiara. You couldn't handle Hans. Hans is too much of a robot for you. All right, guys, we're going to end it here. We've been doing it for a while now. We're going to end it right here, right where we're talking with Hans to essentially, what are we doing? Hacking into registration, association, the UPI servers. We're going to be doing all that with Hans, and we're going to do that in the next live stream. Again, this coming up Monday, 11 a.m., we're going to be playing Apex Legends with Tim, the writer/author of the sign. So definitely make sure that you guys are there for that. It should be a great time. Be able to ask Tim questions. He said he'll answer questions. As long as he's allowed to answer certain questions. You never know. You never know. There might be things he's not allowed to answer. So, but he definitely said he'd be there to answer questions, and I think it would be a lot of fun for everybody there to be able to talk with him and just figure out, I don't know. I'm sure there's things you can think of. Maybe he's got other things in the works. Maybe there's an idea for a sequel for the sign that we don't know about. You can always ask him any question. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the female playthrough of the sign. If you are, let me know in the comments. If you have a game that you want to see being played by me, let me know in the most recent video that I updated. It's Swallow the Sea. Let me know in that game, in the comments section, if there's a game that you guys want to see me play, whether it's a scary game, whether it's a strategy game, whether it's a horror game, it doesn't matter. If you want to see Tongue-Tied play a horror game and not get scared at all, then let me know what horror game you want to play. I mean, it's going to be boring because you're not going to see me get scared, but either way, it should be fun regardless. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and join the Tethered. You can also find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on TikTok, Spotify, and now you can find me on Facebook. All at Tongue-Tied Games. as always, thanks for watching. Love you all, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.